Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start. .25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Yards will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Commodores will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Takes a shot at the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the ball changes hands and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Throwing up play action. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 91 set to kick this one off.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Second and long now from their own 5-yard line.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great...
Here he goes. He's in the clear. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the left side. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Trying to run, it's Alexander. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
How about that? You know, over the years, we've seen some onside kicks in our day in a tie game. Go back to the 2016 National Championship. That game obviously comes to mind, but early in a game like this, the head coach must want to make sure his offense gets as many opportunities as possible before they get to the half.
Caught behind the line. It's Alexander.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. Now, it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep for the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Trying to make an adjustment for this critical down. To throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Nice grab. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense here went for softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Design quarterback run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense not pressing this time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple of plays if they're very efficient here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Across midfield. Across the 40. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch.
Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
On the ground, it's Miller. He's in the clear. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Oh, yeah, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And he'll be brought down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks. The score was tied here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
To throw, it's Pavia. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Over the middle, it's Alexander. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Commodores. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third and short now for the offense with a plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. We're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, tied. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hand.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And they will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Zips it down the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Now the important point after it's out. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. It's another deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So one more play here before halftime. And third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Commodores. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. For a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 88 sets the kickoff.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with their short to intermediate game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Brings up second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that.
Breaks into the clear. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
That's caught. It's Williams. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 31 set to kick this one away.
And the kick will head out of bounds. Wow. They'll give the opponent some good field position after just taking the lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either a receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed for the defense here wins that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking downfield. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Bama. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, this guy knows what to do with the ball when it's in his hands. Nice job of catching it and then the run into the end zone to give them the 1-point lead. Now, under 2 minutes to go in the national title, fourth quarter, pretty obvious. You got to go for 2 to give yourself potentially the 3-point lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On the move now. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
What a gain here here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard of the play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. And that'll do it. We have a national champion with the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome folks to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. That's some decision to start this game. You roll the dice on the opening kickoff. You steal a... and set up your offense with momentum. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and they'll run it out of the shotgun. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Pavia. Looking to scramble. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. What a catch! They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Now this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Bringing pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Using his legs, it's Durham. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Pavia. Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 88 sets a kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
Ready up.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking right. This one caught.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And they get him down, what will be the final play of this first half. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Back-to-back deep shots. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! And it's good for a first down, the 36.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
It's a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Hit as he threw, he's going deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Commodores will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Price. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Dropping back, it's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. A quick spin move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's low. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's low. Now here he goes. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great connection there for 6 points. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
We'll call for the fair catch here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Pop over the middle. It's Alexander. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And they'll take over.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that lead is good for a 1st and goal.
25 on the play.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Notre Dame 14. Vanderbilt.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Notre Dame 14, Vanderbilt 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Pavia. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Pavia. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching him that time.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
But I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35.
He's brought down at the 35. First down, Commodores.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks and Stowers. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A quick throw to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Commodores.
That's how you close a half off for this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. It's Carr. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Notre Dame 27, Vanderbilt 21.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the ball.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
Looking downfield. It's Pavia. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the...
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Pitch play to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Pressure pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. To dart to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Commodores have 1st and 10 here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Strong defense. They stop him right here at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
QB keeper all the way. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50.